Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new, movie news video, Anyway, James Gunn just shared his epic, very epic, very awesome, very insane new DC universe slate for the upcoming movies and the shows. And we're going to talk about it. So, Alonzi, let's go. So first off, I want to talk about the movies that were released this year in 2023. So, Shazam 2 will also be, obviously will be releasing alongside The Flash, Blue Beetle and Aquaman 2. These are still plans, these won't go anywhere, but these will kind of affect the first phase of the DC universe that James Gunn has planned. And also the Batman Part 2 and the Joker 2 will be releasing, but those two movies, like the Batman and the Joker, are separate universes. So these movies are Elseworld universe stories, which is interesting. They basically are in an alternate universe, which totally makes sense. Let's talk about the official, very first thing that James Gunn talked about his new DC Universe plans. So, the first thing that he talked about was the Creature Commandos. The Creature Commandos are essentially like a group of misfits who, they're kind of like villain, but, anti-hero, I guess. So, they actually fight Nazis in the World War II, which is interesting. It consists of the monster of Frankenstein, his wife, Weasel, which is interesting. Also, the father of Rick Flag. They're already working on it, so yeah, I think that's really interesting. So right, the next show is going to be Waller. Waller will be like a Peacemaker spin-off show where she actually kind of, does things she does, She is Amanda Waller. She asks villain to do their jobs or her job and, defeat bad guys. And I think that's going to be interesting in some way. Peacemaker cast would make an appearance, James Gunn said, so that's epic. And this is opinion of one of my friends, which really wants Peacemaker too, and yeah, so do I. But yeah, this was funny, so there we go. Now we get to the fun stuff. Superman Legacy will be the first movie in this phase 1 of the DC universe. And Superman and Legacy, this is probably going to celebrate the fact that, Superman is a good guy, not like one of those blackish guys who always, fight stuff, I think this Superman will be epic, will be good and friendly to all of the different people around the world, and I think that's going to be wonderful. This won't be an origin story, but this will be more like a younger Clark Kent trying to figure out his Kryptonian powers. And I can't wait for this, man. I think this movie is going to be so good. The character, hopefully they're going to handle it, and I think James Gunn absolutely is going to do a fantastic job, because I want kids to be inspired about this certain character. That's his goal. The next show will be called Lanterns. It will be about the Green Lantern Corps, I guess, aka Hal Jordan and John Stewart, the Green Lantern members from Earth. They were chosen to be the ring bearers from Earth. But bro, I can't wait for this show, because I love Green Lantern, man. I love the lanterns and the entire concept. Hopefully we get to see certain space characters like Lobo or maybe Brodier. He's like a blue powering member, which he's one of my favorite ones. The next movie is going to be The Authority. This is like a group of anti-heroes, I guess. They're kind of heroes but also villains, because they want to see the world as a perfectly balanced, world. Yeah, suppose so. You can compare these group of heroes, I guess, with The Boys. The Boys, the TV show, the characters in there are pretty cool, but they're insane dicks. And this is probably going to be the same one or the same thing, I guess, but in the DC universe. So yeah, that's going to be also very cool. The next series will be Paradise Lost. It's going to be like a Wonder Woman project on Themyscira. This will be kind of like a Game of Thrones-ish show, I guess, about trying to balance the Themyscirans on their island and trying to, the politics of that and stuff like that. I think that could be dope. And after that, we have The Brave and the Bold, which is going to be a Batman movie. Oh boy, a movie with Batman and Damian Wayne, which is the son of Bruce Wayne. This is going to be so cool. Obviously, we get a Robin. Holy shit, that's been a while, man. So yeah, Damian Wayne. Personally, not my favorite one. I can't wait for Dick at some point. That's what she said. But bro, oh my god, this is a pretty good start, and this is also going to be the beginning of the Bat Family in this phase 1. So hey bro, I can't wait, and probably Taz Al Ghul and all that entire stuff with the ninjas will be in it. I think it's going to be cool. Booster Gold is up next as a TV show, and holy shit, man, I can't wait for this. Booster Gold is such an underrated hero, one of my favorites. And dude, I just, bro, this is going to be so much fun. This guy is just going to screw up everything and act like a hero. I mean, oh my god, Booster Gold is from the future. He time travels back to the past to become a hero. But sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. And he is Booster Gold. He's the legend. He also has connections with the first Blue Beetle, and yeah, maybe that could coincide with the Blue Beetle movie. The next movie is going to be Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and that's interesting because Supergirl, in this story, she actually sees Krypton die and she lives. But yeah, that does something to a human, or I guess her. And yeah, we'll see where she ends up after that. Maybe on Earth. And the last project is going to be a Swamp Thing movie. Oh boy, this is fantastic. People say this is going to be a horror film. This is going to be even greater, man. Holy shit. And Guillermo del Toro seems to be interested in it. I mean, why not, right? Get that man a job. I mean, Guillermo oh my god, his name is so hard to pronounce. Anyway, he's interested in this, and I would love to see his interpretation of the movie. And this has been announced as lost, so that means it will probably release I think 7 years or something after Superman movie will be aired, because this is like a 10-year plan, said James Gunn or something. I don't know, but yeah, when this movie releases, I'm probably going to be very old, but we'll see about that. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Goodbye, everyone.